You no longer have to go to work and worry about covering the basic necessities of life like food, drink, hygiene and health. The government will pay it all for you with a universal basic income. Good, right? Sounds like science fiction, but the opposite is true. You will already encounter a functioning UBI, Universal Basic Income, in some countries, and other countries are seriously addressing the issue in ongoing studies and pilot projects. I have to say that there is quite a buzz about it, and no wonder. Welcome to my channel Invest with Jiri, where I deal with everything about money, i.e. saving, investing, real estate investing and general personal development in money management. In today's video I would like to show you the concept of UBI, which is stirring emotions all over the world. What is UBI, the basic concept? We'll talk about the reasons why governments are considering introducing UBI, and I'll look at the specific UBI studies. What is Universal Basic Income? It is a concept that proposes to provide every citizen with a regular income regardless of their employment, age, income or other factors. UBI is a form of social program that provides every citizen with a steady income without having to meet conditions or criteria. UBI has emerged in the past but has become more debated in recent years due to the growth of automation and digitization of work, which may lead to loss of jobs and income in the future. UBI could provide citizens with financial stability and improve their living conditions. According to different proposers, the amount of UBI could vary and would depend on several factors such as the local cost of living or the current level of income. UBI could be financed by taxes, profits from automation and digitalization or other sources. There are several countries and cities that are already experimenting with implementing UBI, such as Finland, Canada and the USA. Why would one want a universal basic income? There are several reasons. Improving social justice. UBI could help reduce poverty and income inequality, leading to a fairer society. People could have more freedom to choose what they want to do and not have to worry about survival. Improve mental health. With UBI, people could have less stress from financial worries and could focus more on their health and well-being. This could lead to greater mental health and fewer health problems caused by stress. Increased productivity. With UBI, people might be more motivated to work on things that interest them and less pressure to work just for the money. This could lead to greater creativity and productivity in areas such as the arts, science, technology. With UBI, the current social security system could be simplified, leading to less cost and bureaucracy. This could allow the government to redirect these resources to other important areas such as health, education and infrastructure. Increasing labor market mobility. With UBI, people could have more flexibility in their job search, because they would not have to take a job simply because of the need for income. This would also allow people to work on multiple projects or businesses without fear of falling into poverty. I have given just some of the many reasons why UBI could be useful for society as a whole and for individuals. However, it is important to note that there are also disadvantages to implementing UBI. Some people fear that UBI could lead to a lack of motivation for people to work, which could negatively affect the country's economy. Also, it could be difficult to determine how high the UBI should be, so that it is sufficient to provide for basic needs but at the same time not too high, which could lead to inflation and other problems. How to finance UBI? Is it a sustainable concept? If UBI were to be financed by high taxes, this could lead to a negative impact on economic growth and investment. It is also important to note that implementing UBI would require significant changes to the social security system and could be politically controversial. What is driving governments to introduce UBI? There are several reasons why governments might want to introduce universal basic income. Poverty reduction, replacing an inefficient welfare system, reducing bureaucracy, motivating people to be entrepreneurial and educated, increasing the performance of the economy, space to cope with technological change. What are some of the best known UBI studies? In the US, several studies and experiments have been conducted over the past few years to evaluate the effects of UBI. The Basic Income Guarantee Study was a pilot project that took place in Denver in 1970. The goal of the project was to determine what the impact UBI would be on human behavior and economic indicators. The project was funded by the United States government and conducted at the University of Denver. The project recruited more than 800 participants from the poor and middle classes, who received UBI at various levels over a 5-year period. Project participants were randomly selected to receive UBI regardless of their income or work activity. The results of the project showed that the universal basic income has a positive impact on human behavior and economic indicators. Project participants had higher average incomes and lower poverty rates than a control group that did not receive UBI. It also showed that participants did not change their work habits and remain active in the labor market. However, the project was terminated before complete results were obtained and was never fully implemented nationally. The project became one of the first attempts to test UBI in the US and provided important information about how UBI could help people in need. The Alaska Permanent Fund is the oldest and largest universal basic income program in the world, having been established in Alaska in 1982. The program was established as an investment fund that uses profits from oil and gas production in Alaska to provide annual dividend income to Alaskans. Income from the fund is distributed annually to all qualified Alaskans regardless of income or work activity. In 2022, the dividend amount was set at $2,330 per person. The Alaska Permanent Fund is a successful example of UBI implementation in practice. The program was implemented to provide Alaskans with financial stability and opportunities to improve their living conditions. The program has been very popular and has gained the support of the general public in Alaska. It is often cited as the inspiration for the implementation of UBI nationally. The program demonstrates that UBI can be successfully implemented within a specific state or region and can help people in need. However, implementing UBI at the national level would require significant resources and attention to political and economic issues. The GiveDirectly Experiment was conducted in Kenya. GiveDirectly is a US-based non-profit organization focused on providing financial support to people in poor areas directly in cash, without the need for intermediation and bureaucracy. In 2016, the organization launched a program that provided UBI in several villages in Kenya, Africa. Under the program, participants receive approximately $22 per month for 12 months. Several villages in western Kenya were selected, and in each village, participants were randomly selected to receive UBI. The control group received financial support under the regular GiveDirectly program. The results of the experiment showed the positive impact of UBI on poor communities in Kenya. Participants who received UBI had higher average incomes, lower poverty rates, higher education, and improved health. This experiment was one of the first attempts to test UBI in poor countries and provided important insights into how UBI could help people in need. These studies offer some insights into how UBI might work in practice and what its benefits might be. However, like any study, they have limitations and the results cannot be generalized to all countries or regions. So, would you like a universal basic income? I'll try to end with a few questions that I'm personally pondering. Let me know in the comments how you would answer them. What level of UBI would you consider satisfactory? Should the UBI cover all your living needs? Or how would UBI affect your life decisions and plans? Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Have a great time, and until UBI is implemented, work, save and invest wisely.